The official trailer for the Last of Us series is finally here. I am so excited for this series, and I'm sure a lot of you guys are as well. So make sure to hit that like and subscribe button because I will be covering it week to week, as well as just, well, we got a lot to talk about. So let's get to this trailer reaction right now.
If you don't think there's hope for the world, why bother going on?
God, the aesthetic is perfect.
So you don't know. You keep going for family.
I'm not family.
No. Your cargo.
Why are you so important?
Somewhere out west, they're working on a cure. I think what really impressed them was the fact that I didn't turn into a monster.
If she so much as twitches.
Okay.
Everything is so perfect already.
If I'm taking you with me, you do what I say when I say it. You got any advice on the best way west?
Yeah, go east. You've come this far, then you know what's out there.
You're not gonna scare us.
Scared him?
You have a greater purpose than any of us could have ever imagined.
Be careful who you put your faith in.
You might not be her father, but you were someone's.
You trust me?
Oh, fuck yeah, it's a bloater, man. Oh my god, I have tears in my eyes right now. Woo! What's going on, everybody? Let's talk about that trailer, and again, make sure to leave your thoughts down below because I'm very curious to hear your guys' thoughts. So, overall, just a little bit of background context. I've said it on my channel, I've covered it on my channel, but if you are new here, The Last of Us is my favorite game of all time. Even I love 2. But that first game really changed my life. Like that game was one of the most surprising games that I've ever played. I was so over the zombie genre, and I love Naughty Dog, but I was like, really? They're doing a zombie game? And I didn't pick it up, and then the day it came out, I started looking at reviews. I'm like, fuck, everything's a 10 out of 10. And I ended up going to buy it, and I sat down in one playthrough and played it. It was the most unhealthy thing you could possibly do, but I sat down in my room and played it in one sit through and absolutely loved it. And since then, it showed me that games could be more, because I was very much more just a movie person. I enjoyed playing games, but that game specifically showed me how storytelling can be told in a video game. And I think the show is going to absolutely excel from that. So clearly in this trailer, there's a lot to break down, and I'll already shout out heavy spoilers. If you've ever followed him, really enjoy his channel. He's probably going to break down this trailer way better than I am, so I absolutely recommend going and subscribing to him. Because, yeah, he's going to break down every little bit. But the thing that's great about this trailer is there's clearly some new characters in here that we never were introduced into in the game. And I think what the best thing about the show is going to be, it's going to be able to expand on not just the game itself, but the story of other characters. Because the game is obviously padded with gameplay, stealth sequences, you dying multiple times, having to retry, and that's where a lot of a runtime of a game can go because you're experiencing it. With a show, you can't just do that all the time. That's where a lot of video games to movies have failed, is because they try to do that. And I really trust that Craig Mazin and, of course, I'm totally forgetting right now the creator of The Last of Us. But I really believe that both of them are going to be able to craft a story here that's the same, but at the same time, great. Because already you can tell, you get the aesthetic right then and there. The characters seem like the characters. Just that scene of Ellie twitching out and kind of doing that, that is a total Ellie thing. And I love the way that they're able to grasp that and really ring it in. Now, I think this is going to be a 9-episode series, so I do feel like, and I do believe that we are going to get the entirety of the first game, but we got glimpses of a bloater. We got glimpses of other clickers. The aesthetic is all there. We got glimpses of Sam and Henry, Bill and Frank, even 2 new characters who, when they meet out in the snow, which that's going to be interesting to kind of see where that kind of develops into, and maybe if that maybe ties into the cannibal David, which if you've never played that, that is a very interesting segment to say the least. But talking about David, did we get a glimpse of David in there? We saw her on the table and the knife come down. That's totally a David scene. Was that David? I've been predicting that Troy Baker is going to be playing David in here since we don't know who he's playing. That looks great. We also see a mother holding a baby, which I'm going to assume that is Ellie is the baby and that we are getting her backstory. And I think Ashley Johnson's going to be playing the mother. So I am in love with this trailer. I'm going to be rewatching this all this entire day. This is, again, my most anticipated thing all of next year. I know we have a ton of movies and a ton of shows, but if you told me I could only watch one thing, it would be this, and I hope they don't disappoint, because as honestly, I feel as one of the biggest fans of this video game, I am getting very emotional. So thank you again, guys, for watching this. You guys are really all the best. Make sure to hit that like, subscribe button, comment down below, and of course, until next time, stay classy.